Hey, how's it going? I'm Johnny. I bought this 2017 Honda Rebel about a week ago, and everything overall is pretty good, but I noticed when I was shifting, I was having issues going up when I would upshift to the higher gears. Going down was no problem, and then I realized I was having issues with my shift lever. I kept tightening the bolt on the back of the shift lever, and I would either do it too tight where it wouldn't let me shift out of neutral, or if I got to that sweet spot where I could shift, it felt like it would fall off after I rode it around the city for a little bit. If I got in a second, third gear and went back down to wait at a stoplight, it felt like it would fall off, so I knew it was time to replace. So here's your shift lever, here's the assembly, here's your tie rod, it goes all the way up to here. So Partzilla has all these parts. This is supposed to be the easy part, but I'm having a heck of a time putting this on. I hope the rest of this goes easier than that just did. Had a heck of a time with this top one. Had to really work for it. A quick check to see if they're the same size. It looks like they are. So here's a visual of it. This is number 10 on the diagram. This is number 16. I said 15, but it's 16. Going into 4, going into the lever. And this is number 14, which will all end up going into here. That's my old one. Here's the new. Tell where to put mine because I had that little crack on where it's supposed to be there with that opening, so you want to line that up correctly. And then put these bad boys in. When you reassemble this, make sure you're supporting it because this thing is fragile, the tie rod here. Okay, so I don't have it screwed in yet, so I'm lining it up. Oh. So I left these nuts open here so I can adjust as I twist. My shift lever is going up and down, up and down. Find the height that you like. Add number 18 on the diagram. This bolt right here that keeps this in here. Make sure you go through and retighten stuff and make sure you didn't forget anything. So tighten here, tighten this nut, tighten that nut. Make sure this was tight on the back before I put it on. This was not fun to install, this piece right here. And then make sure you're good on here. There's torque specs for all these things. Sometimes you don't really, that's the recommended thing. You can get away with it. But there's a lot less play in my clutch lever, my shift lever now. Before, this would almost wiggle off before I replaced it. You can see this one. It used to move around like this. It even looks terrible. Look at this thing. It's peeling off. This thing's going in the trash. Just took her for a test drive and she rode great. Better than she's ever ridden.